Hello, I hope you're having a good day. It's about a year that I haven't talked about what happened, and so I'm going to talk about it because there's a lot I gotta tell you. So basically, some of this I'm going to hash because I've talked about it before, but I haven't really. I couldn't talk at the time, so when it happened, I was working late one day, and my head was real bad. It just feels awful, and and I was working late, so there was nobody. It was just me at work, and my wife and kids are not there. So, and I was trying to text, and there's no. It's like I can't see it. So when you get to your phone and everybody knows what you're seeing, you're gonna text. But like the letters were like wrong, like everything is the wrong place, which is pretty weird. And so, and I actually need to ask my wife because there's some things I don't remember. So I came home, and I mean, my head was just hurting, and like probably the worst I've had, and I've had a lot of those. So. And the weird thing is I don't have them anymore. But so she was worried about it, and like I think my dad or somebody had said something, and so we went to the big place, and they're doing weird stuff. Like usually when you go to a place like that, it is kind of like, okay, you gotta wait and all that stuff. It was not like that at all. I've never seen anything that fast. They push me in. And basically they think I'm having a stroke. And so I was like, yeah, that kind of makes sense. But then they put me into it's hard to say this, but where you can't move. You're like sitting there and it's loud and all that stuff. And because they wanted to look at my brain. And so when that happened, I was in the machine, and then I started throwing up. I wasn't there, like I was out. So that was when my brain blew, you know, and said. And then it was just like I don't remember anything. Basically, I was asleep for a bunch of weeks, and I wake up, and this is, if you think about this too, it's when COVID started, and so I didn't remember. I knew they'd been talking about it, but it wasn't like a big deal yet, and so I wake up. And it's very weird, you know, because you're like, what has happened? How long? And it took me like a year to even get like how long this really happened. And so I wake up, I thought I was talking, I wasn't. Everything was wrong. I could say bad things. I couldn't say. The only thing I could say was weird. I kept saying that. And then, you know, I wanted to get up. I didn't know that I couldn't walk. It's going to be about half a year to get to where I could walk again. So this is when COVID is in the middle of it, like it's a big deal, and so, you know, I got real mad for a long time, especially when I couldn't talk. because that's the thing I do the most. I talk to people. That's what I do, you know. And so if you can't talk, then it's very weird, because you just kind of you're just kind of looking around, you know. I did some good stuff, is like be able to hear better. That's for sure. That's true, because usually I'm the loudest one usually. So there's a lesson in there for sure. It's one of those things that, I mean, it's not the best, sure, but there's some good stuff that's happened, and I have to talk about it, and so that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep that going. This is when it first happened, and then I want to talk about, you know, what I had to walk again and all that stuff, and you know, there's a lot of very good stuff, but I want to do it slow, because it's just a lot of stuff basically, and this has been a few years getting better and all that stuff. So I'm gonna start doing this all the time, because I have to. It's just something I have to do, and I know that somebody want to hear this. So we'll see you next time.